Hey guys, girls, welcome to the channel. Bit of a video talking about Anakin Skywalker in Battlefront 2. Pretty much his animations, some news, little gifs, and pretty much his stance and stuff, his attacks, pretty much what we'll do with him. So we're just going to read this through, and I'll link everything in the description so you guys just check it out. Get a behind the scenes look on how we're bringing the Chosen One to life. To make the wait for Anakin Skywalker a tiny bit more bearable, players will get their hands on the hero of the Galactic Republic on February 27, which is a Wednesday. Matthias Kirsten, animator on Star Wars Battlefront 2, was kind enough to give us a peek on how the animations of the powerhouse Jedi were made. And later, if you want to learn even more, make sure to digest our rundown on how a hero is created and the interview with Matt Lanner voicing Anakin Skywalker. So these will be linked in the description as well. Now, taking point on the animation work in The Chosen One is a task which, of course, requires a certain type of preparation. Researching The Chosen One. First, I rewatched the Clone Wars series and the prequels to get the right state of mind and mood for Anakin, Matthias says. Specifically, I watched the Anakin versus Obi-Wan Kenobi fight a bunch of times, not to get the exact movements necessarily, but more to understand his intention and attitude, so I could start incorporating that in our animation system. Studying Anakin up close, Matthias realized small but important details that he hadn't noticed before. It was interesting to see that Anakin is so good with a lightsaber that he seems to forego certain basic fighting practices. For example, he actually doesn't use a lot of footwork. He's more planted at a certain spot while moving his lightsaber in a very skilled manner. When I thought about Anakin, I pictured him as spinning around a lot while fighting, but watching more closely, I saw that he himself doesn't spin around that much. Rather, his lightsaber movements are so quick and precise due to his advanced fighting style. That's an interesting little detail that I didn't think about before. So pretty much here, it shows a little bit of a stance of what he's doing and how he's just spinning his lightsaber around, just kind of mocking or saying something. So that might be one of his just normal standing animations. Capturing the personality of Anakin through movement. The fantasy that Anakin's design revolves around is one of raw power and being a passionate Jedi who cares about others, but it also tells of someone learning how to control his raw talent during a difficult time in the galaxy. The Anakin we're bringing in Battlefront 2 is still on the light side, meaning that we don't want his anger to show explicitly in the lightsaber combat animation. We rather want to give hints on how it lingers just below the surface. One way of doing that is having his attack being slightly wide. In some cases, his lightsaber is even hitting the floor, making sparks fly, so he performs this very practical and controlled movement. But it's slightly off balance, giving us a peek into how his passion and emotions affect his style. Work in progress look at one of Anakin's attack sequences. So this is one of them. Just let it play a little bit. Body language can really define an individual. Sometimes you can tell who someone is from afar by simply looking at the way the person is walking. Matthias elaborates about how the team is incorporating Anakin's personality and posture to Battlefront 2, saying Anakin is confident in his own abilities, so we're having him stand with his back straight, even while attacking and dodging. We want to convey that Anakin will never lose that control because he's so good and he can see exactly what's going on. A unique thing to Anakin is that some animations tie into who is eventually about to become. For example, Anakin has Darth Vader's walk. You might not notice it if you're not looking for it specifically, but it's there. So the way the Vader walks might be similar to the way that Anakin walks, or Anakin walks the similar way that Vader walks. So pretty much it might be the same. If you're really looking for it, you might see it, is what they're trying to say there. Animating Anakin Skywalker in Battlefront 2. Since the game was released over a year ago, the entire animation system is already finished. Making a new character such as Anakin for the live service is pretty much about having the hero designer creating a new slot for you in that system. Where I can add the animations, when you look at at the specifics, it's more complicated than that, of course, but that's the high level process. For example, when we started on Anakin, we built upon a ready-made character with default attacks, movement, and abilities. As we progress, those animations are replaced with new ones. Matthias works closely with hero designer to get the animations right. While it's important to study the traits of the character by looking at reference materials, it's equally important to understand how the character's abilities are intended to work in the game. Say that I'm about to animate a guard-breaking move. If I would only care about the animation, I would think, yeah, making this long and advanced move where the hero is slowly wearing down the other character's block is going to look amazing. But that doesn't work because it needs to be triggered by the press of a button and much faster because of gameplay flow. There are always these kinds of limitations to consider. Anakin Skywalker will be deployed on the battlefield on February 27, Wednesday, with the Chosen One update. Keep an eye on this space in the near future for more details. And then it has Daniel Steinholtz's Twitter. I will also link that in the description. And there's a bunch of forum links as well. So pretty much they just talk about Anakin, his animations, to give a little bit of a video. So I will link this whole thing in the description. Check it out. Anakin is coming. Can't wait for the mods for this guy. It's going to be really good. And hopefully we'll get more kind of dynamites for other characters and stuff like that. Now if you look here, he slices the ground. That's where those two lines were. So it'll be again right here. When he's attacking, he kind of hits the ground, lighting up some sparks. So that's what that is. Pretty much that's it for this video. A little bit of this animation as well. He's like saying kind of like hello there as well. He's like hello there. But that's it for this. That's a little bit of information on Anakin and the animation for him. So hopefully enjoy, and I'll catch you guys and girls in the next video. Peace out.